Welcome to another episode of This Agrarian Life with me, your host, Herrick Kimball, and I am once again out here in my mini beds on plastic experimental garden. Today, right now, I'd like to focus on this mini bed right here. Can anyone tell me what this is? Or tell yourself, can you think what this is? Looking at it from here, if you think to yourself that it is rutabagas, well, then you're right. These are rutabagas. I planted one mini bed to rutabagas, and I planted them specifically for Thanksgiving dinner because my mother always made rutabagas, mashed rutabagas for Thanksgiving. My mother's no longer in this world. She's moved on to the next one. She's gone on ahead. But that tradition is maintained. My wife makes mashed rutabagas for Thanksgiving dinner. So that's the purpose here. Rutabagas for Thanksgiving. I planted these and I made a big mistake. I planted these and I did not cover this bed with mesh. The Hacksnicks micro mesh cloche that I have a couple of, which are very nice devices, appliances perhaps we could call them for the garden. They would have worked ideal here. So I didn't cover the bed, and flea beetles wreaked havoc on these fledgling seedling rutabagas. They really were set back. So as a result, this yield is not going to be very good. Some of these are small. I'm going to show you here. I'm going to harvest this bed because we got cold weather coming and I want to get these out of here. But yeah, let's see. Let's pull one up. Yeah, that one's split too. But that is a usable rutabaga, though not a big one. There are bigger ones here, and there are, like this one, smaller ones that I suppose they're worth using. I mean, waste not, want not, but they're not satisfying like those big ones. Now I'm going to come back in just a second. I'm going to harvest all these and show you what I am getting from this bed. Okay, here you can see the actual yield from this bed. It's actually kind of pitiful. Got 6 little ones there. I have one good size rutabaga there, although I've grown bigger in past years. I've got a little one. This one should go over with the 6 little ones, and then I have 5 mediums there. And like I said, I'm sure I would have had a much better harvest had I covered this bed to protect it, and I will next year. And I might grow 2 mini beds with rutabagas, because beyond the Thanksgiving dinner tradition, now that my wife and I are roasting, well, actually my wife does it, she roasts these vegetables from the garden. Rutabagas would be great amongst the roasted mix, the oven roasted vegetables. So okay, we'll have rutabagas for Thanksgiving, and I learned a lesson here, and hopefully you will have learned a lesson from my mistake. One thing last that I could say is I did get 13 rutabagas here, and that's how many plantings I made. I used the same spacing as I used for my garlic. If you've been watching these videos, you saw the garlic planting template with 13 spaces. So you know what I'm talking about. But yeah, could have been worse. I could have got nothing, right? But so we'll make do with this. Thankful for what we got.